its history.
Apple?
One was just an... They say he was a mechanic.
Hey, what you gonna ask?
Oh, I didn't...
Me neither.
What brought this on? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mo... I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric type. But sadly, I've never... Of course!
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're... Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter... Hey. All right. Let's...
Adventure time! Out of the way! Don't worry, I got this. Oz revealed by... we go! Gotcha!
One with the forest!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Oh, what a drag! Can't see? Smells like something good is inside.
Leave it to me.
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you...
We have time.
It's the same topic we discussed.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh?
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time?
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow. So...
Well. So it all comes down to one man... Ugh. So there's no...
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that just...
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do. Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon. Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest. The balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You... That's quite... So, this puppet known as the ballad... But how is he even... As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully... So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because... Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is... The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why... So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past... Paimon's having a hard time understanding this... I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As... Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Right? Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his own... The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul. Yeah, it does make sense. It just feels so hopeless. Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of... What is it? A record from a personal collection. You should take a look. Is this a fairy tale? I authored this record. Huh? You wrote a fairy... When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story... Hold on. So this record survived from... Yes. Any information about the balladeer or changing the information in Irminsul changes, but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance.
That's incredible!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information. But if we connect all the different pieces together... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became... Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten. The kitten, too, wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the clever..." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful... The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish how it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then I will become...
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the to become a god. This memory was creating a deity. I buried it deep.
It's hard to believe that Paimon has no memory of him at all.
The balladeer agreed to help me look for before he vanished. He confirmed we still don't know how to change to Ermin.
It sounds like Paimon...
This is why wisdom... So the answer is, when you give some to others looking, never forget that, and that is what you...
Yeah, me...
Good idea.
You got it. Come... Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Keep up.
What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something... you figure? Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Hey! Hey, what?
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep space.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep...
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
You're welcome, I guess.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sight.
That's right. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of...
Yeah.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash... Huh? You two over there. Is there some... You've been following me all the way from the city. Have we... No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word.
A puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is... Okay, but...
Are you really working?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with...
Then let's return to the...
Keep up.
May the Dendro Archon bless us with bountiful harvest every year.
God! Here you go, boss. I'll leave them.
Oh, you really went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go where it...
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so... But look, it was pouring down, and there you were. So imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable.
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years.
Thank you. All right, done.
Keep up. Keep up. Ha! Keep up. Keep up. Keep up.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything.
You say that you are trekking across to Vat to train yourself.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it's...
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past.
Okay, Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of your...
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome of...
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes...
That is the nature of...
It seems like my previous incarnation...
We're not trying to to hurt your feelings or anything.
If we were enemies, why are you...
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch... He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk!
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to see them from...
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet. With no...
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him?
Don't worry. Whatever danger I...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise...
Oh, good point.
Understood.
Thank you.
This looks like...
Right now, you're in a dream I created using... These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway.
Alright.
Wanderer.
Is that because...
You...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. No, there's... There's... You're awake. What? Huh.
This man is Katsuragi.
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi...
Let me get you out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as the second in command, but Katsuragi...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were...
I was abandoned.
Okay, I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but he kept coughing all the...
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call after his mother died. After leaving Tatarasuna...
What happened to the child?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. You could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. I summon thee!
Let's end this quickly! This is bad.
Come with the forest!
I guess this is it. That seemed to work. What an annoyance.
Can't see?
Use this first.
Let's nip that in the bud.
That seemed to work.
One with the forest.
Use this first.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
That seemed to work.
Enshroud!
Use this first.
Things are about to get dicey.
That seemed to work.
Busted.
Use this first. What an annoyance. That seemed to work.
Quietly now.
Use this first.
Can't see?
That seemed to work. Come at me.
Put your back into it!
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Go on! Give me it!
I hear everything!
Run!
Enshroud!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just
It
begun.
isn't time for a break yet!
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
Here comes the catch.
Don't
Quietly
be a
now.
killjoy! We've only just begun.
No slacking off!
Reveal thyself.
I went too far.
Not breaking a sweat!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Let's nip that in the bud.
My work. Finished.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the
In the original version,
such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? Perhaps you find...
What a sharp tongue. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your...
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so.
Surely you're not...
I just can't have you getting in my way.
I'm merely lighting... Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the Look at you. Oh, by then, See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget.
The plot does not.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Things are about to get dicey.
I'll uproot you!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
No rest for the wicked.
Swarm at the forest!
This is Her Majesty's gift! This body belongs to ice.
There you are,
Pay your dues.
Shake it and stir!
Gotcha. Lose myself a little.
By royal decree!
The more, the merrier.
Busted! Think you can bully me? Look at you, Boomtown!
No escape.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Let me amuse myself.
I hear everything!
Now you've got me worked up.
Can't see?
The more, the
Heart
merrier.
reveal thy...
Game's up. Fun's over.
Can't run from death.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage...
Welcome.
When do we start?
You seem
The biological...
Nothing worse than...
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you. Alas,
That was gracefully...
I suggest...
The doctor...
That person gives off a
It's normal for him.
Let's move on.
You're a god.
If you accept,
In your eyes,
do you think whoever has...
I've seen enough of my past. No matter the consequences. Can you return my
Huh?
I've always believed that human life as a puppet
Regaining your memory. Are you sure you...
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. But then I met you. And I finally realized... I've always felt so I beg you.
Very well. Since your mind is... You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright? No way!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Stupid questions. Too slow. Behold! At my command, you shall fall! That's far enough! Swallow Fury! You dare to gaze upon me? Too slow. Behold! Imbecile! What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Wait! But it was you inside that thing, too! What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're... But don't worry.
The memory
Come on.
Welcome back, traveler. You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But after learning about everything I'm not planning on
So, you're quitting the Fatui?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything...
But that doesn't mean...
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing...
Even if I'm completely worth... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that
Why would you go to such...
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that,
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's...
Utility to others is what gives me work. Oh, right. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly? I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you... So that's how you found out who's fake. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships...
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops. Some things in this... Everything that you feel is real and lasting. To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't...
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without it. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Ooh! Paimon!
Why?
Because...
Then I hope we don't...
A name is life's first gift. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious...
Are you sure? Huh?
There. Now you
What about a nickname? Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and...
You mean
the doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path...
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. I don't plan to leave, even though the events...
I see. Huh?
It's fine. What's that look for? That day will come. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And...
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like...
Yeah, true. But even so we can finally go eat?
Thank you both.
I've got it!
You mean
Yeah, I heard the dark cloud. Then, one night, all these express life.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness... Wow! Huh? Look at that Did someone break it?
You sound lost, and I know why you are troubled. Any who knew...
Huh? Is there some...
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps when a small animal runs into a tree like a vase that falls to the ground. History does not change easily.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? Honey, it feels wrong just leaving it.
I don't see weather like this very often. Oh, are you cold? If you want, you can tuck your hands into my tail. Keep up. Keep up.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Frozen.
By royal decree.
Crisp.
Gotcha. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Ha! Scratch that. Can't handle your dreams.
Wow! Let's nip that in the bud.
This was well done. Let's end this quickly. Frozen is set.
Yeah!
Let's not waste time.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
This was well done.
Here comes the catch. No.
Unfortunate fault. Quietly now.
End this quickly. I see.
Can't see. I'll uproot you.
Shouldn't get careless. This isn't good.
Let's move.
Cook this through.
I think we can forgo the lost and found report.
Chivalry will never die.
Here, let me help.
is there a chest here? Keep up. Hup. Ha. Keep up.
Ha! I'm here. Think you can bully me?
Huh? Ha! Witness the power of Guhua!
Enshroud!
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Rain outlines your fate.
Can't see?
Hup, hup.
You're in for a little shock.
One with the forest.
Let's spark things up a little.
Enshroud!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
I hear everything! One with the forest.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Enshroud! Keep up.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
One with the forest. Can't see.